finally the session that a lot of creators have been waiting for, especially the ones who want to grow on Reels and across video categories, and they want to know as to how Karan and Neel have been growing massively on Instagram Reels and across platforms. They are going to be here today, and we are going to have an amazing chat with both of them. First of all, thank you so much, Neel and Karan, for giving us your time today to be at
Thank you so
Discover
much.
Content Summit. And I'm not going to take much time. And for folks who are already here in the chat, I see some 300, 400 folks already here. And as and when this goes up and we continue doing this chat, we'll have more people joining in here in this conversation. Devyani is going to be moderating this conversation. So, Devyani, over to you. Anything if you need, I'm here in the backstage. But not taking one more minute, and let's get this conversation going.
Thank you so much, Pawan, and it is amazing to collaborate with Pepper Content for this one. And welcome, Neel and Karan. And thank you for signing up for this again. And I'm really looking forward. All of us are looking forward to this chat, and we would like to know about your journey. So let's begin with Unfiltered Conversations. So first, I'll ask Neel one question. That risk of becoming a content creator is immense. How did you take it up and leave everything? Like, because usually people either choose one profession and then they take content creation as a part of it. So how did you start it?
So in my case it was different because I have been doing in the media field में मैंने काफी साल से काम किया है like cinematography, video production, editing, acting, dancing. So I have been testing out my talents for throughout the years, like 10-15 years. I was working also and studying at the same time. But reels happened to me, like content creation happened to me when I met Karan, and I had a YouTube channel earlier, and content creation was never a plan because it seemed like an out of reach thing for me. Like, ये मैं नहीं कर सकता, ये मेरे लिए नहीं है. मैं shoot कर लूंगा, मैं edit कर लूंगा, या कुछ लिख लूंगा या film बना दूंगा. Because those were the stay like benchmark रहते हैं ना कि हाँ डॉक्टर बनते हैं, इंजीनियर बनते हैं, या क्या आप फिल्म मेकर बनोगे, डायरेक्टर बनोगे. बट एक कंटेंट क्रिएटर बनोगे, ऐसे दिमाग में थॉट क्रॉस होने के लिए कुछ था ही नहीं. इट वाज नॉट प्लेस्ड. यूट्यूबर बनोगे, पर यूट्यूबर बनने के लिए भी बहुत कुछ लगता है, फुल टाइम देना, फिर पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे, तो ये सब था. बट since I have been working in so many different section of the same media field, I had gained a lot of experience. And वैसे ही freelancing करते करते when we started a YouTube channel, we were also doing it part time, like partly doing with YouTube videos and working. Like Karan was doing job, I was doing a freelancing DOP, as a working as a DOP. तो ये चल रहा था. And then eventually जब COVID और ये सब हुआ, then I started. So उसके पहले जो content करते थे हम, post was always on someone else platform, either हमारे YouTube channel पे या कोई Insta किसी page के या यहाँ पे वहाँ पे. But COVID के time पे हम लोग ने फिर खुद के इस पे डालना, मतलब पोस्ट करना चालू कर दिया. And then I realized कि okay, people are liking it. So I was into it, but I never tried it because never thought of it कि ऐसे बन सकते हैं. It happened to us. It happened to me कि अच्छा ये recognize हो रहा है, इसको अच्छे views आ रहे हैं, या लोग इसे बोल रहे हैं कि और बनाओ, ये आप काफी funny हो, ये है वो है. And then the actually COVID thing, COVID के वजह से बहुत सारा time मिला in lockdown and all. तो जॉब करते करते मैंने ये करा था. इवेंचुअली मैंने जॉब छोड़ दिया एंड थॉट कि चलो एक बार करके देखते हैं, कुछ तो अच्छा ही होगा. अगर हुआ तो, नहीं तो फिर we'll have one more experience and start something another next year. कुछ तो नया जॉब ढूंढ लेंगे. So it was not a confident decision, but the moment I left my job and started working as a full-time content creator, things started falling in my place कि सब मेरे तरफ आने लगा, because I'm giving my 100% to it. अभी full time मैं दे रहा हूँ. So it's never कि you will do it part time.
Yeah.
Like even if this is content creation, I have learned only one thing: whatever you are doing, you have to do only that. If you're doing it, if you're keeping it as an option B or even as an option A, it is not going to work. Not this, nor A nor B. So whatever, like just time पे मैंने एज अ फुल टाइम मैं यही करूंगा ये सोच के जब मैंने काम करना चालू किया, देन यू हैव नो अदर ऑप्शन, देन इट स्टार्टेड एक्चुअली वर्किंग फॉर मी, एंड विद इन 1 year इट्स वो जो भी ग्रोथ है वो सब 1 साल में है.
Correct. Amazing. And your past experience in, acting or, as a DOP has really helped you a lot with that.
Yeah.
Forward to this, Karan, I would like to ask you that you are known and your Orange Juice Gang is known for creating movie from short reel content. So that has been so you put all the masala of screenplay, characters, dialogues, and acting, everything into a reel format. So how do you pull that off, and how did you think about it?
Well, we didn't think about it actually. वो हो गया. And from the beginning only, whatever content we have been seeing from years in the Instagram, on YouTube, everywhere, we were as viewers bored of it, because everything was going in the same pattern. There was nothing new. And then we were like, and as I said, like, it was completely an accident कि हम लोग को यही आता है और कुछ आता ही नहीं है. So we tried to do something different, which is common thing for us, but for people it is something different.
Correct.
That happened and people loved it. So I mean, every reel which our gang puts out is like we think about it a lot. If we have seen it somewhere else, or like, if it should be unique, because people have followed us and we have stood out because we have put out something unique, and they love us for that, and they are proud to be our followers. So every time we think about it, that how to like even if the frame of the video of a reel should be very appreciable by the audience, because you have 30 seconds or 1 minute to gain the audience.
Correct.
It should be so perfect, because a new follower will come to your profile and he doesn't know you. He will seeing your reel for the first time. If it's a viral video, he will see it for the first time. So what all things can you make him your fan? So all things matter: audio, the framing, the storyline, the dialogue, how you are acting, the edit, everything is very important. And we have always posed ourselves that it should be of the gold pattern.
Because I believe that you as a team have decided that once the reel is up or once content is up, you do not delete it. It's something which stays forever. So amount of hard work which you put is really crucial into that. माझा पुढचा प्रश्न असा आहे की रिजनल कॉन्टेंट आहे ना, ज्याच्यामध्ये तुम्ही जे रिलेटेबल कॉन्टेंट बनवता और रिअल टाइम कॉन्टेंट बनवता, तुम्ही रस्त्यावर जाऊन शूट करता दोघं पण, किंवा जे ऍक्च्युली मासेसला अप्रिशिएट होईल असं कॉन्टेंट थोडं नवीन बघायला मिळालं या वर्षी बिकॉज ऑफ द ग्रुप. त्याच्यावर काय टेक आहे आपलं?
आम्हाला तर म्हणजे मला तर असं वाटतं की आमच्या सगळ्यांचं थिंकिंग लेवल जे आहे ते वी आर मिडल क्लास बॉईज, रेग्युलर मिडल क्लास बॉईज. नो मॅटर व्हॉट, उद्या आम्ही भरपूर पैसेही कमवू तरी पण वी आर दॅट. आपण बेस नाही सोडू शकत. वन हु इज बॉर्न इन अ व्हेरी रिच फॅमिली, ही विल ऍक्ट लाईक ही इज अ रिच बॉर्न अँड रिच फॅमिली. तसंच तो राहणार, तो तसेच कपडे घालणार, तो तसाच रेस्टॉरंट मध्ये राहणार आणि त्याचे टॉपिक्स पण तेच असणार. सो मी हे ऑब्झर्व केलंय की कॉन्टेंट क्रिएट करत असताना लोक थोडस आपल्या म्हणजे एक स्टेज किंवा बोलतात ना, एक जसं फिल्म्स मध्ये दाखवतात, नाश्ता असतो, एक ज्यूस पितात लोक, फराना डिमका, आणि त्याच्यात अराउंड केलं जायचं. जसं की बॉलिवूड मध्ये सगळं छान दाखवलं जातं. आता कुठे फिल्म रिअल लाईफ बनायला लागत, पण तो सेम तसंच कॉन्टेंट मध्ये पण होतं. छान फ्रेम, छान घर, छान हे, पण ते आम्ही तोडून आम्ही नॉर्मलाइज केल्या सगळ्या गोष्टी. आम्ही हाफ चड्डीवर व्हिडिओ बनवले, आम्ही नाही चांगले कपडे घातले, आम्ही जसे रेग्युलरली कपडे घालतो ना, जशी चप्पल घालतो खाली, हे तसेच कपडे घालून आम्ही रील्स बनवले. आम्ही ऍक्च्युअल लोकेशनला जाऊन रील बनवले. जर फळवाल्याचा रील आहे तर फळवालाच आहे तिथे, मग तिथे आम्हाला एखादा दूधवाला भैया दाखवायचं तर मग ते सगळं बांधून ऍक्च्युअल बनियांवर. तर ह्याने काय होतंय की एक रियालिटी आहे ना, आता जरी एक पैसेवाला माणूस असेल आणि एक मिडल क्लास माणूस असेल, दूध तो एकाच ठिकाणांना घेतोय, तो माणूस तो तसाच आहे ना. त्याच्यासाठी कुठलं वेगळी डेअरी नाही आणि ह्याच्याच एरियात वेगवेगळे राहत असतील ते पण घेतायत तिथूनच. तर ते जे ग्रॅब करणं होतं, त्याने डायरेक्ट रियालिटी हिट होते. कारण हे एकदमच रिअल वाटतंय. एक तर व्हिडिओ तिथे रिअल वाटतो, की जी एक्झॅक्ट जसं आहे इट इज एक दाखवणं असतं आणि एक जसं आहे तसं करणं असतं. दाखवायचं नव्हतं आम्हाला, जसं ही रियालिटी एकदम रिअल आपल्याला लोकेशन, रिअल सिच्युएशन, रिअल गोष्टी, ह्याने खूप बिलिव्हेबल वाटतो. त्यात टॉपिक जेव्हा रिलेटेबल होतो तेव्हा लोकांना फिलिंग येते, अरे हे तर माझ्यासोबत पण झालंय.
करेक्ट.
आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल एखादा माणूस जो मॅकडी मध्ये कधी गेलाच नाहीये, बरोबर, तर त्याला मी मॅकडीची रील मधली काय रिलेटेबल गोष्ट दाखवली तर त्यातल्या थोड्याच लोकांना कळेल की बाबा मॅकडीला काय होतं. म्हणजे गेलेच नाही, त्यांना वडापावच्या गाडीवरचा किस्साच जास्त आवडेल किंवा मला माहितीये की वडापाव मध्ये तो रिलेटेबल हे आणायचंय का मॅकडी मध्ये ते करायचंय. सो छान सगळं दिसायला मी मॅकडी मध्ये जाऊन शूट करू शकतो की माझा व्हिडिओ एक छान वाटेल असं, पण ते रिलेट नाही होणार. सो हे थोडं आम्ही कुठेतरी, मला असं वाटतं की आम्ही नकळत टॅप केलंय. आता केल्यानंतर आम्ही त्याच्यावर बोलू शकतो की असं केलंय, पण तेव्हा असं नव्हतं, कारण आम्ही त्याच प्रोसेसनेच विचार केला की आपण हे करतो तर आपण हेच दाखवणार.
करेक्ट, ऍब्सोल्युटली. आणि हे करत असताना आपण ब्रँड कोलॅबरेशन्स पण करता किंवा वेगळ्या गोष्टींची असोसिएट करून पण हे कॉन्टेंट आहे तसं तुम्ही इंटॅक्ट ठेवता. सो कारण द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज टू यू की ह्याचे इन्साइट्स कसे ट्रॅक करता आणि याला अॅनलाइज कसं करता. कारण ब्रँड्स बाबा कोलॅबरेट केल्यावर डेटा आणि कॉन्टेंट द्यावं लागतं किंवा आता त्यांची काही ब्रीफ असेल त्याप्रमाणे आपण कसं स्वतःचं कॉन्टेंट क्रिएट करता. सो हाऊ डू यू काइंड ऑफ track the insight, analyze it, and then push the content out?
So, it's right now in that zone that we have been doing it for a very long time. So we have got to know how to attract brands and the audience in a brand video. And also it is very important for others to understand that a brand video, needs a proper integration with the comedy factor and with the as you started that film effect and everything, how to gain audience with that. So it's very important. And the main thing over here is that, I mean, to be very honest, I don't follow the insights much. Brand that is काम, वो सब काम जो भी है वो brand का है, वो हमारा काम नहीं है. Because if you fall into that, then you are judging your content कि bro, I think so, ये नहीं, ये इधर नहीं reach हुआ. See, in the end it's Instagram, it's algorithm, so you never know कभी क्या reach हो जाए, कौन, मतलब कुछ भी वायरल हो जाता है. पहली बात तो ये है, कभी कभी ब्रांड वीडियो भी वायरल हो जाता है. So you have no clue about it. So it's all about your gut instinct, that what you think that if this content is good or not, that is what it matters. Have you put 200% into that content? मतलब वो सोचने का नहीं कि ये वायरल होने वाला. Like I still remember जो भी 4 या 5 मेरे वीडियो वायरल हो गए, वो मैंने सोचे नहीं है तो वो वायरल हो गए थे. और जो मैंने सोचे कि वो जो वायरल होने वाले वो हुए ही नहीं है. It is like a normal running video.
Correct.
So for brand, as I said, that they want the perfect integration, of course, and the views. But for me, it matters that if the brand is happy and my audience is happy as well or not. Because in the end, the audience is going to say कि हाँ भाई ये पैसा है वैसा है. See, this is how we earn, content creators. This is our only lively
bread and butter.
bread and butter. So we got no other option. But still we try to entertain the audience in the brand video. I'm not saying that it will be 100% ki by organic content jaise hum log banate, it will be in the same way. But all I am saying that we are putting that effort, every content creator is putting that effort into that video. And if content creators are not putting effort, it is visible in the brand video and in the organic video also. So you have to plan it very authentically, and I feel personally कि organically, क्योंकि organic idea जो रहता है, it comes to you and then you shoot it, so it's fun. But for a brand video, you have to write it properly कि हाँ, is the integration right over here, and फिर funny भी हो रहा है या नहीं. So you have to think very properly. So I think a brand video takes more effort than an organic video.
That's true. And right now, you are blurring the lines between YouTube and Instagram, because Neel, I've seen you putting up vlogs, and that those are also working tremendously as the reels which are there. So what do you think about blurring the lines between platform, because everything seems to be kind of blending well for both of you?
So I think it is all about understanding the audience. So there's
Hmm.
audience on YouTube as well. There's audience on Instagram as well. So
Correct.
right now I have a lot of audience on Instagram. I know they
Hmm.
have been rigorously following me. They like my short snackable content, है ना?
Hmm.
So now I want them to come to my other platform, which is
Hmm.
YouTube. But
Correct.
if I show them the same thing what I'm doing here, why would they follow me there? Or why would I bring them from a app, change a app from Instagram to a YouTube? क्यों? तो
Hmm.
so you need to be clear in your mind कि आप audience को क्या दिखाना चाहते हो,
Hmm. Hmm.
और आप जब दिखा रहे हो तो वो रिसीव कर रहे हैं कि नहीं. तो there's a process to you should there's a interaction process. So
Hmm.
I started doing vlogs on YouTube. It's a
Hmm.
longer
Yeah.
video wala format. So
Hmm.
उधर मैंने vlogs किया. But again, whatever audience I have gained on YouTube is because of Instagram, because people are connected to me there, over there.
Correct.
So some things, कुछ चीजें मैं नहीं डालता Instagram पे. They
Hmm.
know कि ये मुझे vlogs में देखने मिले. For example, whatever we shoot, we reels जितने भी करते, करण करता है या जितने मेरे gang members है,
Yeah.
सबके reels का BTS is in my vlogs. So
Correct.
किसी का भी कोई भी वीडियो हिट जाए नहीं जाए, कॉमेडी हो बहुत फनी हो, तो उसका बीटीएस उनको पता है कि नील के ब्लॉग में मिलेगा कि ये
Correct.
कैसे किया तुम लोग ने.
Hmm.
तो वो एक चीज उनको वहां से उठ के यूट्यूब पे मैं लाने के लिए उनको मजबूर करता. अगेन, व्लॉग पे मैंने अलग से मेहनत करके उसका एक फॉर्मेट बनाया है. वो
Hmm.
फॉर्मेट के लिए भी लोग देख रहे हैं कि
Absolutely.
वहां पे वो अलग कनेक्ट हो रहे हैं मुझे. सो अलग से आई एम गेनिंग ऑडियंस ऑन यूट्यूब एज वेल, बट इट इज
Hmm.
मोस्टली इंस्टाग्राम ओनली. सो एक पॉइंट के बाद आई जस्ट वांट कि वो शिफ्ट हो जाए इजीली. यहाँ के ऑडियंस यहाँ पे, यहाँ के ऑडियंस यहाँ पे.
Hmm.
सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड द ऑडियंस एंड नॉट कि हाँ मैं मेरे पास एक कंटेंट है वही मैं इधर भी डालू वही मैं नहीं. Every platform comes with a ideology of a content, and we
Correct.
should understand and respect that, because people are also on that platform for that particular thing.
Absolutely. Hmm.
That's it.
And काय होतं, the new, it's really relevant for the new content creators, because we kind of keep putting the same content here and there to just see whether we get
Yeah.
reach or not. But with your experience, it is very important for us to kind of set the right kind of audience and right kind of content for each and every platform we choose. So Karan, my next question to you is that when you're creating so much of content, how do you manage the plagiarism which happens in influencers, and how do you maintain authenticity in your content?
Regarding plagiarism, if our content gets copied, we are done with it right now, because ऐसे ही हम लोग का content बहुत जगह सेम रिपीट होता है, या हमारा ही वीडियो उठा के कोई डाल देता है, एंड ही इज हैविंग लाइक उसके पास अभी गोल्ड बटन है यूट्यूब पे और हम लोग के पास अभी तक नहीं है. So that's what is happening. So we are done with it right now. I don't know what else we can do for it, but it's like, I mean, how many people will you stop
Yeah.
after a point of time? So we are done with it. What we can do is that if a content creator has done it personally, and let him know about it. If he gets to know about it, it's great. If he doesn't, I don't know what to do about it. But again, for every content creator, this is very important. You do plagiarism and you copy and you get millions of views, you get millions of followers. There are many content creators. I'm not saying they have copied content, but there are many content creators who have a lot of followers. They are verified and they have subscribers on YouTube and everything, but no one knows them. We are the people who people crave for. They are genuinely happy for us. They feel that इसका कुछ achievement हो गया तो भाई हम लोग का कुछ achievement हो गया. This is
Yeah.
because, as Neel said, Neel has vlogs, or there is
Yes.
something some Instagram connect with us as well. So we do that and they have that connect. So that is very difficult to gain. I mean, no money can buy that, and we have a special connection with them. They know that we are very authentic with our work, and it's never about the followers. It's never about verification or whatever it is. It's about the connect with your people and what you are giving it to them. So
Correct.
Yeah.
we have a lot of influential people who are following us at मतलब हम लोग के जो भी followers है अभी ये level पे, they are following us and they are appreciating our content. And on the other side, there are many content creators, which I said, who are doing great. They're not copying. Some are doing that, but no one knows them. So
Absolutely.
there is a difference between, like, you will copy, you will do all the plagiarism. That's fine. But in the end, I don't know if you can be satisfied with that work.
Yeah.
Like हम लोग में एक
Yeah.
ही रहता है कि भाई कि डाला video and somewhere someone saw that, we give them credits or we just delete it. Like अब मेरे साथ भी बहुत बार हुआ है, मैं कर दिया delete, and the other content creator is saying कि bro नहीं, it's fine, it's completely fine, कर दिया. The presentation is different. I'm not saying even the it's like exactly copy कभी हो जाता है, but sometimes that happens, clash of thoughts हो जाता है.
Clash of content is very common nowadays because there are so many
So
content
many
creators.
content creators, so it is very common, but still मतलब वो हम लोग केस में, as I said, as you also said in the start, that our rule is that once it
Usul.
comes out, no regret should be there.
हाँ.
It should be out and it should be there for years. You shouldn't
Yeah.
feel regretful. So that is what we do. If it is a copy, I mean, every content creator, I would just like to tell everyone, please don't copy first of all, okay? And get inspired from other content creators, or we are also like, I have posted a reel of Gangs of Wasseypur. I recreated a scene from that, but I have put some my elements into it, and we then just discussed, and something we gave it something else, so people loved it. So
Yeah.
I want all the content creators to get inspired and then add their magic to it and then put out the content, and rather just copy, because copy will gain you followers, but I don't think so it will gain you respect and रात का नींद. So that is
Again, it's not long for the long run.
Yeah.
है ना, मतलब जो original है वो original है. Like I can think more 100 ideas, but that person will only copy one idea and be there. एक ही वीडियो जाएगा भाई, पर आगे कुछ नहीं होगा. So actually growth नहीं हो रहा है. You're going downwards. उल्टा हो रहा है. वो तब it's a क्षणिक सुखा सर कहते. तेव्हा वाटते का अरे खूप छान likes आले, but you're going backwards. The journey has to be done forward ना. तो ते नाही कळत आहे लोकांना आता. Everyone needs पटकन fame, followers. The people का focus should be on the content. How new, creative, and only मैंने ही ऐसा बनाया, ऐसे वीडियो में कैसे बना सकता हूँ, rather than कैसे ज्यादा लाइक्स आएंगे, कमेंट्स कैसे, एंगेजमेंट में. ये अभी तक हम लोग नहीं कॉन्सेंट्रेट करते इन चीजों पे कि कमेंट्स ज्यादा आ रहे क्या, शुड आई रिप्लाई टू एवरी कमेंट्स, होता है उस पे लगेगा कि हाँ डबल हो गए, 200 के 400 हो गए क्योंकि मैंने रिप्लाई. So I have seen people thinking like this. So you should not do this. You should only and only focus on original content and the most one of a kind video कि हाँ ये भाई तू ही कर सकता है. ये वाला फीलिंग आना चाहिए हर एक क्रिएटर से.
When was that moment when you felt that okay ये viral जा रहा है, because you have got a sudden shoot of followers after you have been creating content, and it's not easy to get that amount of traction in a year or two, because of your originality, because of your authenticity and everything. You've got that. So I would like to know your thought process on this.
I think कि एक साल में हमारा ग्रोथ हुआ है, एंड विच इज वेरी गुड. ओवरनाइट ग्रोथ नहीं हुआ है. आई एम लाइकिंग इट वेरी मच. ओवरनाइट ग्रोथ चाहिए भी नहीं. ऐसा होता है कभी कभी कि फॉर कुछ एक ऐसा हो जाता है हिट एंड यू गेट लाइक 1 लाख फॉलोअर, 1 मिलियन फॉलोअर, ऐसा भी हो जाता है कभी एक हफ्ते में, ऐसा हो जाता है. पर उससे क्या होता है, देन द मूवमेंट. अभी हमारा सब्सटैंशियल ग्रेजुअल ग्रोथ हो रहा है. So we are learning with everything. We have learned to handle this much of followers. We have learned to handle the amount of love, amount of DMs, amount of comments. So वो gradual growth हो रहा है, and we are very happy with that. क्योंकि एक टाइम में फट से हो जाता है, फिर समझ में नहीं आता कि अभी क्या करना है, because how should, क्योंकि वो handle नहीं कर पाता कोई भी, and then content से ध्यान हट जाता है.
True.
So it is very important कि आप आराम से ही ग्रो हो. फॉर मी ऐसा वो आपके हाथ में नहीं है, ऑब्वियसली किसी के भी हाथ में नहीं कि आप कैसे ग्रो होने वाले हो, बट इट इज गुड कि आप आराम से ग्रो हो रहे हो. एंड आराम से इज, आई विल नॉट से कि साल में 1 लाख हो रहा है, ऐसा नहीं. इट इज, देयर इज नो स्पीड, देयर इज नो रेशियो एज सच, बट ग्रोथ शुड बी देयर. कंसिस्टेंटली ग्रोथ रहना चाहिए, एंड एवरी वीडियो ब्रिंग्स यू ग्रोथ. फॉर अस इट इज वर्किंग लाइक दैट कि मैंने आज एक वीडियो डाला, अगले 2 वीडियोस में एक 4-5 हजार फॉलोअर्स, 2,000 फॉलोअर अपने आप आ जाते हैं, क्योंकि वो उतना क्वालिटी वीडियो है. और मुझे ये भी पता है कि ये वीडियो नहीं अच्छा हुआ, नहीं चला तो नहीं आएंगे. So it is like working towards the goal is never to gain followers, but the ultimate thing that happens और द उसका टर्मिनोलॉजी और काउंट कर उसका ये वही है कि ये फॉलोअर्स आ रहे हैं इसमें से. So the number of followers, the number of engagement, the number of things, the number of brands, everything starts following up. So it depends upon followers only. But the goal should be never earning followers, because you don't know how to earn a follower.
Correct.
You only know how to make content. The follower decides to follow. You are not depending upon the content. So there is no rule for कि हाँ भी मैं follower कमाता हूँ. You can't.
Yeah.
You can only create content which is so good and so like for in our case comedy. कि सामने वाला खुश होके बंदा प्रोफाइल देख ले और फॉलो कर ले.
That's true.
ऐसा. So that is what I think. एक आराम से ग्रोथ हो रहा है. Is very good कि it's a good amount कि you're consistently working and you're positively going ahead.
Absolutely.
To add to that, just that I have also observed that a lot of people watch our videos twice, thrice, sometimes 10 times, 15 times, because they are so addicted to it. So I think like we didn't plan for it, but what we plan is that we focus on the content and not on the followers always. So it's that you should totally focus on the content. People see, if you watch a particular thing more and more times, they fall in love with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we are no people that will go to Devyani and say कि भाई हम लोग को follow करना. She'll follow us, but why will she connect with us? Because she needs to see something. So she'll see our talent, she'll see our video, and then she'll connect with us. So she'll see our video more and more times. Like we have met many people who have told us कि bro, you know, whenever you are free or रात को कभी free हो जाता है, we just go and watch your old content. That is the impact we have on our audience. And
there are many such impact. Like people in depression have messaged us कि यार I was in depression. COVID times में कितना लोगों ने बोला कि I was in isolation for like 15 days and your content has saved me. Or I was in depression, your content has helped me. So it's very big. Yeah. We still don't know how to answer them, how to reply them, because we never did anything with this thought, but it is impacting audience in that zone or that much of level. So this should be तो अभी समझ आया कि हाँ कुछ तो ऐसा बना रहे हम लोग जो लोगों को इम्पैक्ट कर रहा है. तो वो मैजिक हमारे पास भी नहीं है, बट हमें ये पता कि ये कंटेंट को बनाना कैसे, with all our experience whatever we have. And the only I know why things work for us is we are completely honest towards our work. That's the only one liner I can say. Be very 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 honest. A single thought कि हाँ ये इसके जैसा हो रहा है, stop it right there and then, because वो उसके जैसा हो रहा है. You're somewhere or the other you have seen things and you will do whatever you have seen. You can't do whatever not seen. So but originality comes from personal experiences also, your emotions also. तो ये सब चीजें बहुत important है to put personal emotions and experiences to make it original, because हर एक चीज कहीं ना कहीं created है, होने ही वाली है. You will do only same thing जो आपने देखा या experience किया है. तो ये सेम किसी ने और ने भी देखा एक्सपीरियंस किया है, बट इमोशंस हर एक के अलग अलग होते हैं. तो ओनली दैट थिंग, दैट हैप्पी तो हैप्पी, इमोशनल तो इमोशनल, जो भी इमोशन आपको उसमें डाल के करना है तो वही वो ओरिजिनल और आपका होगा.
That's beautifully said. Karan, I would like to ask you that in your content, we have seen like people have referred you as Charlie Chaplin and everything, and you have a little influence of old school drama, old school Hindi movies and everything in your characters. So how do you get that in front of the screen? So do you have references or influences or inspiration which draws back to that time?
Yeah, so as every Indian, I don't think so that no Indian is a fan of Hera Fairy or Fir Hera Fairy.
Correct, yes.
And we are a huge fan of John Oliver sir as well. And you know, like he is timeless, you know, and we tried, like it's in our back of our mind, we know that, you know, this is comedy, this is what made us happy, and is making people happy as well, but this is what made me feel, and this is comedy, and this made my childhood great. So we try to infuse that in our content as well, with expressions, with dialogues, with the edit, sometimes with the frames and everything. So yeah, I mean, from the start it was the same thing, that, you know, for India, the comedy is Hera Fairy and Fir Hera Fairy. You don't have to give them something logical. It is fine, light, funny, it's great, and people enjoy it. Illogical things sometimes work great. So that is what we try to do in our videos also. You know, to give you an example, I don't know when this started, but somewhere it was started where we were putting our pants above our belly, you know,
Correct.
pura t-shirt in karke. We were doing that, and
Hmm.
that made people fun. They were laughing on it. So it's
Hmm.
like, okay, let's do something. It is comedy is all about a bit logic and
Yeah.
all illogical things. So
Correct.
you have to put that and gain the laughter out of it. And you always have to think कि ये ज्यादा तो नहीं हो रहा है, ये मतलब ये बराबर लिमिट में ही है ना, क्योंकि कॉमेडी अगर ज्यादा हो गया तो इट इज देन वो मतलब ओवर एक्टिंग से भी ज्यादा हो जाता है. So that shouldn't be the goal. And yeah, I mean, I think we had great inspirations from the start, like Johnny Lever sir and all the movies which we have seen. So I mean, childhood was made for Harry Ferry and Johnny Lever. So we were super inspired still by
Hmm.
them. Like whenever he does something, we are like, oh, ये क्या कर दिया भाई, ये अलग ही है something.
Yeah. And I think that is all about our Indian culture, that we are
Mhm.
so close knit because of the old school Bollywood plays or
Yeah.
or everything. So that kind of connects everyone, even in sorrow, even in happiness, even in the worst of times. So COVID was something where I think it was the time for everyone was connected online, but everyone was lonely in their own spaces. And comedy and real life situations, the one which you created, have really helped them, as you said. Uh,
Yeah.
I would like to ask Neel one question that mostly Sen and Bhuvan Dam, all of these people have been diversifying their spaces and kind of utilizing different platforms. So, how do you see sustainability in one platform, or how do you see the future? Because right now, with a lot of things happening in Web3 and Metaverse, God knows what,
Yeah.
diversifying like anything, does that thought get stuck in your head sometimes?
Sometimes it does, but again, I believe ki you should mostly believe in yourself. You are an artist.
Hmm.
You are not dependent on the platform. The platform is dependent on you.
Correct.
I am not dependent on Instagram.
Hmm.
The same thing I can do on streets, on stage, in front of a camera,
That's true.
anywhere, because the talent is in me. The
Yes.
platform is just a medium. कल को Instagram बंद हुआ तो भी I am not worried at all.
Hmm.
थोड़ा इधर उधर होगा चीजें, because the medium has gone from my hand, or whatever, the platform has gone from my hand, but I'll find a different platform, and there's always going to be a platform.
Hmm.
Second thing I would like to say, keep stay at the top of everything. Be very alert, be very known about things they are working in the market, and you have to be with the time. You can't be like, भाई हम तो इंस्टाग्राम के क्रिएटर है, हम यहाँ वहाँ का नहीं. आपका आप कल के जाके टिकटॉक वापस आया and it started working more than Instagram. You have to be. We will be there on TikTok because जो है जो चल रहा है उस पे है, क्योंकि राइट नाउ हम लोग ये भी कर सकते थे कि नहीं, हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल था, हम वही करेंगे, हम वैसे भी कर सकते हैं, बट वी चोज इंस्टाग्राम बिकॉज अभी वही इंस्टाग्राम चल रहा है, जो है वो है. बट अगेन द टैलेंट, द योर वट एवर पैशन एंड एवरीथिंग यू हैव is going to be the same. It is not a social media वाला कोई चीज नहीं है. It's not a hashtag. It's a real thing in you. So you need not worry. Just keep
Correct.
creating good content. जो भी प्लेटफॉर्म है, कि अभी कल को लगा कि हाँ सब लोग यहाँ पे शिफ्ट हो रहे हैं कुछ अलग प्लेटफॉर्म पे, we'll also shift. एंड वो ग्रेजुअली होने ही वाला है, बिकॉज इंस्टाग्राम ऐसे एक दिन में ओपन है. हर एक फेसबुक से लोग इंस्टाग्राम शिफ्ट हुए, या यूट्यूब से भी लोग इंस्टाग्राम शिफ्ट हुए. वी हैव ऑल्सो शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम यूट्यूब टू इंस्टाग्राम. यूट्यूब के टाइम पे कोई जानता नहीं था, तो लोगों को ऐसे लग रहा है कि हम लोग इंस्टाग्राम कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स ही है.
Yeah.
Actually, we have been working for 5-6 years. We have created content on YouTube, on Facebook, on 1 minute videos of Instagram, and then reels. We have created IGTV videos also. So ये सब करते करते we have landed up on reels. क्योंकि अभी हमें पता है reels is the medium. Reels is the first thing a guy wakes up, opens his phone, opens Instagram, and start watching reels rather than stories. So we know उसको reels पे हम लोग ही दिखने चाहिए, अगर you want to be the best in the market, और जो भी आप कर रहे हो. तो कल को जाके कोई बंदा उठ के पहले YouTube का कोई अलग ऐप खोल रहा है, तो हम लोग वहां पे भी है. तो
Correct.
आपको जाना है, आपको कोई आपके लिए वेट नहीं करेगा. यू हैव टू बी इन्फॉर्म्ड अबाउट एवरीथिंग बिकॉज ट्रेंड चल रहा है, अभी ये ट्रेंड का जमाना है. यू हैव टू, इंटरनेट के तरह हम लोग को भी उसके पीछे 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 भागना पड़ता है.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Karan, I would like to ask you, how is the power of collaboration? Have you seen that? Because you have leveraged that fully with your collaboration which you had with content creators.
Yeah, so power of collaboration is great. Every time, sometimes people say, like, I remember that we started the thing called Maha Collab, where there were a lot of creators in
Yeah.
one video, and it's very difficult to, generate an idea to get all the content creators together and, show it to the people. And it should be, of course, great. मतलब करने के लिए किया नहीं है, वो नहीं चाहिए. So people love that. People love to see like me and some random person who is not part of my community, but people love him, and they want to see that collaboration happen. Like recently we did with Alia Bhatt. So
Yeah.
people were expecting how will this collaboration happen. So we churned out a proper script, and it happened great. So it is great. People love to see how will Karan, Neel, or Saurabh, how will they, showcase some other content creator in their content, make them blend into their content, and produce a great output. People love to see that. And when you also, again, it's like Instagram now, they have started invite collab as well. So it's a great opportunity for other content creators that if my followers will get to know about Neil's follower, and Neil followers will get to know about me. So it happens. So as we were talking about the platform thing, platform is giving a lot of opportunities right now. We just have to grab it and just make the most out of it. And I mean, again, as Devyani said that कभी क्या पता नहीं क्या हो जाए, कौन सा ऐप कभी बंद हो जाए. जब तक है, लाभ उठा लो. And the thing is, people won't forget you if you give them something great. They will
Correct.
follow you on other platforms as well.
That's true.
So you have to be honest to your work and collaborate with people. New people will come, they will also get to know, because we are very confident of one thing: anyone who comes to our profile will definitely love us. He won't follow us, he will stalk us, but he will definitely come to our profile again and again to watch any of our content for sure. So you need to have that impact, and collaborations will give you more of that impact, gaining more followers and a new set of audience will you can experiment with them.
आणि आपण आलिया भटला पण मराठी बोलायला लावली रील मध्ये. That was blending the mega star into a Marathi mulgi. That was amazing. So my next question is to Neel. This is the last question from the segment. We start with rapid fire.
Okay.
Myths and misconceptions about influencers.
एक misconception है. Myths I don't know more. Maybe I'm not recollecting now because लोक मला influencer बोलतात. So although I always say कि I'm not an influencer, I'm a content creator. I create content. So influence होना है कि नहीं होना है, because the intention is to entertain, not कि मैं ये ऐसा करो आप भी ऐसे करो. ये है ही नहीं, क्योंकि it's such relatable topics. But लोग आज सबको ही influencers बोलते हैं. I don't know why, and it is taken in a very wrong way. So जब आप influencer होते हो तो आपका कोई भी आपका जो भी तुमचं मत आहे ना, त्याला डायरेक्ट एक काहीतरी एका ब्लॉक मध्ये बसवलं जातं. But why? I can be a normal human being. I'll just create content. So तो एक प्रॉब्लेम आहे सध्या चालू आहे, जो मला नाही आवडत कोणी इन्फ्लुएन्सर बोललेलं. If someone is really an influencer, he's a motivational speaker, then he is an influencer, because उसका बोलने से कुछ लोग इन्फ्लुएंस हो रहे हैं, उठ के जिम जा रहे हैं या कुछ जा रहे हैं, कुछ भी कर रहे हैं. We are just entertaining you. So don't get influenced by us. इन्फ्लुएंस होना तो कंटेंट बनाने के लिए इन्फ्लुएंस या फिर ऐसे. So एक ये भी एक मिसकंसेप्शन है इन्फ्लुएंसर्स और क्रिएटर ऐसा. तो I always like to say, I make this clear every time when there's a lot of public कि क्रिएटर, वीडियो क्रिएटर बोलो, कंटेंट क्रिएटर बोलो, इन्फ्लुएंसर मत बोलो. I'm not here to influence anyone. और एक ये बात है कि लोग, हम जब ब्रांड वीडियोस करते हैं, so people start calling कि अरे बिक गया है, अभी पैसे के लिए कर रहा है, पहले अच्छा करता था, अभी खाली ब्रांड्स कर रहा है ये. So I think कि what is wrong in it?
Why not?
हाँ, आप शाहरुख खान की मूवीज भी देखते हो, आप शाहरुख खान के एड्स भी देखते हो, है ना? आप क्रिकेटर्स के क्रिकेट गेम भी देखते हो और उनके एड्स भी देखते हो। पैसे किसी को नहीं चाहिए भाई। हाँ, ऐसा है कि मैं एक कंपनी का सीईओ और टाइम पास के लिए रील्स कर रहा हूँ, तो आप बराबर है। बट दिस इज माय ब्रेड एंड बटर। देयर इज अ मिसकंसेप्शन कि हम लोग ऐसे बहुत पैसा कमा रहे हैं, हम पैसे के लिए कर रहे हैं। नो, इट इज द ओनली वे वी कैन अर्न। या फिर आप आके हमें पैसा आप देख, तो इंस्टाग्राम इज फ्री, everyone can watch our content for free. They can follow, there's no subscription कि हाँ एक 100 रुपए दिया तो महीना भर में कंटेंट देखूंगा, ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं। तो पैसे तो कहीं से तो आने हैं ना। सो ये एक मिसकंसेप्शन है। एंड और एक है लोगों को, और एक स्वीट है कि यार तुम डीएम्स का रिप्लाई नहीं देते यार। अरे इट इज इम्पॉसिबल, लाइक बिकॉज इतने सारे डीएम्स है। एक तो फर्स्ट टाइम अगर आप किसी को डीएम कर रहे हो, मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा, जो कंटेंट क्रिएटर्स जिनके बहुत सारे फॉलो, उनका ऐसा रहता है डीएम कि रिक्वेस्ट में चले जाते हैं मैसेजेस, जो खोल के सर्च करने पड़े तभी वो ढूंढ सकते हैं। वो पॉसिबल नहीं, क्योंकि वो अपग्रेड होते, 500 नए मैसेजेस आते तो पहले 500 डिलीट हो जाते। ऐसा उसका ये है, क्योंकि वो नहीं तो ऐप हैंग हो जाएगा। तो वी कांट रिप्लाई टू एवरीवन, बिकॉज इवन नोटिफिकेशन, जैसे नॉर्मल कोई इंसान को 100-150 फॉलोवर वाले को जैसे नोटिफिकेशन एक एक दिखते, हमें कलेक्टिवली दिखते, तो उसमें से भी ढूंढना इम्पॉसिबल है कि आपने लाइक किया है या आपने कमेंट किया है। तो अनलेस एंड अनटिल आप पर्सनली जाके, और हमारा एंगेजमेंट काफी अच्छा है, तो हमें 2,000 1,000 कमेंट आते हैं, इट इज इम्पॉसिबल टू रिप्लाई आल्सो टू एनीवन। सो ये छोटे छोटे उनको लगता है कि दिस पर्सन इज रूड, यार ये क्या रिप्लाई भी नहीं दे रहा है। इट इज नॉट दैट वे, यू कांट। मुझे बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि यार रिप्लाई नहीं देता है तो डीएम में मोबाइल खोल के हाथ में देता हूँ, भाई तू ढूंढ, तेरा मैसेज रिप्लाई अभी दे देता हूँ। तो इट्स दैट वे। तो ये थोड़े मिसकंसेप्शंस और है लोगों में, तो इट्स नॉट, हम लोग बहुत अच्छे, हम लोग को भी आपसे मिलना है, सब करना है, पर ऐसे हम लोग जानबूझ के नहीं करते। देयर इज नो एटीट्यूड एज सच।
और ये डीएम का रिप्लाई का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। मैं तो नील को भी पता है, देवयानी को भी पता है कि मैं व्हाट्सएप के मैसेज का भी रिप्लाई नहीं करता। तो बहुत बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स है लाइफ में। तो समझने की कोशिश करो, है जरा कुछ थॉट प्रोसेस रहते हैं एंड वी कांट डू इट, बट जितना भी टाइम हो सके वी स्टिल ट्राई टू डू इट एंड be in touch with you guys. And बाकी content तो है ही, you are consuming our content and you are enjoying it and we are putting it for you. So we love that you engage with the content, share it with your friends. So we love that.
Absolutely. So let's start with the rapid fire and then we'll be taking audience questions. So one word reply, both of you. Karan, your favorite digital platform or app right now, Instagram or YouTube?
Instagram.
Neel, Orange Juice Gang or Shreya?
Orange Juice Gang. Because it's a work thing. It's a work.
Karan, one heroic moment in your life.
Heroic moment?
Like felt like it was the best moment in your life.
Meeting Devyani, always and forever. Yeah.
Neel, what's your favorite meme-worthy movie?
Meme-worthy
movie, the comedy movie, meme-worthy.
Meme-worthy, it's Hera Pheri and Welcome as well.
Yeah, they are too good. They are timeless movies right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so for both of you, you have to relate your hashtags, the hashtags which I'm going to say, to your team. Gossip machine.
Everyone, I guess.
We love gossiping.
Troublemaker.
Siddharth Sarpade.
Arshi Manus.
Saurabh.
Saurabh, yeah.
And last one, foodie.
Everyone, I guess, again.
Everyone.
कोई डाइट नहीं, 37 days challenge करके again we start 37 days challenge of खाने का again. That's happening.
Okay, so Pawan, over to you. Thank you for your time today. We are going to take audience questions. Pawan, you can come back to the thing and we can just start with the audience questions. Okay, there are many. Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? See me? All okay?
Yeah.
Okay. How many audience questions can we take? So one thing I have to tell you all, the questions that you will select from the audience here, if you select anybody's questions, they will receive an Amazon gift voucher of 1,000 rupees. So every question that you pick up, they will get a nice. So if you folks want to send in more question, now is a good time to send in your questions for Karan and Neel. So let's just scroll through this Q&A tab. Oh, Ria is asking, and let me just share this. Once you were full time, what was the biggest challenge you faced? Was there a point at which you wanted to turn back? And I think she's referring when you guys became full time content creators.
Was challenge.
टर्न बैक टाइम नहीं था because we had hit our rock bottom. We had no other option to but just go up. सब फेल होके हो गया था हमारा. So जब फिर भी जो ये रिस्क लिया to go full time, उसके बाद जैसे I said, things started working out for us. कुछ बुरा हुआ ही नहीं. आज तक अभी तक कुछ भी मेरे सामने ऐसा नहीं कि अरे यार ये नहीं full time करना चाहिए था. तो विल नेवर रिग्रेट ओनली बिकॉज जो एक साल में जितने चीजें हम लोग ने किया और जिस स्केल पे किए विच इज अनबिलीवेबल स्टिल फॉर अस. यही एक साल पहले मैं कहाँ था, मैं क्या कर रहा था. आज मैं एक सर्टेन नंबर ऑफ फॉलोअर्स के साथ आई एम अ ब्लू टिक ऑन इंस्टाग्राम और मैंने इतने सारे बड़े लोगों के साथ राइट फ्रॉम सचिन तेंदुलकर टू मेनी बिग नेम्स आई हैव मेट देम एंड दे पर्सनली नो मी. इट्स अ वेरी बिग थिंग फॉर मी. सो आई विल नेवर रिग्रेट. तो बुरा कुछ हुआ ही नहीं है मेरे साथ ऐसा. मुझे मतलब
I think the biggest challenge is which we love also, वो होना ही चाहिए every content creator को, that posting quality content with consistency. So that is the only thing, and we love it. We love it.
Got it. There's one more question here which is asking, do you help brands to develop a content marketing strategy also when you're working with them, or is it just like they give you a brief and like you have to create according to the brief, or you're involved in the ideation process of it?
ना brands give us a brief कि ये brief है, ये product है, and we just write something around it according to whatever the style of content we create and we do it. बाकी हम चीज में नहीं, we are just अपना काम है content create करना. Strategy वगैरह वही लोग देख लेंगे.
Correct. Somebody's asking, like being a content creator as a side hustle is good, or going as mainstream is good? Maybe like going full time into it or doing it as a side hustle. What would you suggest?
दोनों करना जरूरी है because दोनों एक पे ही अगर मतलब वो जो मेन स्ट्रीम में आ गए और बाद में समझा कि भाई ये अपना था ही नहीं, तो फिर वो दाल फेंकना पड़ेगा और फिर वो दाल जमेगा नहीं और फिर कल सुबह वांदा होगा. So it's better that you do your side hustle, because you will get to know when you're doing your side hustle, you will also get to know that how passionate I am for what I'm doing. So we take it very lightly कि mainstream कर लिया अभी we can focus, but वो नहीं होता कभी कभी. So like Neel said in the start कि he was doing freelancing, I was doing job, but still we were creating content on YouTube or we were doing something. That was our side hustle that time, but we were so passionate कि हम लोग रात को 2-3 बजे तक वो करते थे without any, we are not expecting anything, no money, no views, we were just focusing कि ये product अभी जो बना है ना ये बहुत बाप होने वाला है और ये लोगों तक पहुंचना चाहिए. That's the only thing we expect. So that is what we were doing, and then after a like एक moment आ गया that we wanted to go full time, and then we switched to it. So you will know your moment, of course. I'm not even saying that you do side hustle and फिर ये करो. तुम लोग full time भी कर सकते हो, but you need to have that confidence in your of your brain कि भाई मैं ये कर सकता हूँ. I know very sure.
Because it's a very patience वाला thing. You never know when you are going to work. कल को ऐसे भी सकता है कि कुछ अच्छा वीडियो चला, आपको 10,000 फॉलोअर्स भी आ गए, पर कल से आपका एक भी वीडियो नहीं चल रहा है.
होता है.
तो वो टाइम पे आप बैक ऑफ करोगे और फिर सोचोगे नहीं अभी तो चला, बिकॉज ऐसे कुछ अभी भी हमको भी कल पता नहीं, हम लोग कल को जाके ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि नहीं यार हम नहीं चल रहा, अच्छे आइडियाज ही नहीं आ रहे, 1 महीना 2 महीना हो गया, पीपल स्टार्टेड हेटिंग अस, हो सकता है. वी आर प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट. सो यू नेवर नो. इट्स एक्चुअली देयर इज नो ऐसा कंफर्म आंसर, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आपको करते करते अगर आप कर सकते तो बेस्ट है. एक टाइम के बाद आपको ये लगेगा कि नहीं अभी फुल टाइम स्विच होना चाहिए. वैसे हम लोग को लगा आफ्टर 5-6 इयर्स, ऐसे लगा कि नहीं अभी बस हो गया यार, अभी तो हम कर ही सकते हैं, उतना आ गया था. पर ऐसे डरते डरते पैर नहीं डालना, अभी मैं करके देखता हूँ, फिर मैं पीछे, फिर वो पीछे आना जो है ना, उसके बाद वो आप वापिस कभी नहीं जाने वाले उधर। उससे
Hmm.
अच्छा आई
Yeah.
थिंक कि आप दो तीन चीजें एक साथ कर करके अगर आप जाओ तो इट्स बेटर, यू लर्न मोर, यू एक्सपीरियंस मोर, आपको ज्यादा आपको मेहनत करने की आदत लग जाएगी।
Hmm. Got it. Okay. I think one last question, and this is a little related, let's say, analytics and how to repurpose and distribute your content. To increase reach for your YouTube videos, can we make reels or YouTube short on that particular video? And like, how do you tackle these two now? Because Instagram is also now becoming a very video heavy platform, and in general, Facebook also. So, how do you repurpose content from here to this platform, and how do you manage that?
See, right now, again, just like to say that because YouTube has also started YouTube Shorts, and
Mhm.
जो पहले होता था कि gaining a set of audience subscribers was a big thing. Right now, as I said, that our fan pages have 1 lakh, 1 million followers or subscribers on their channel, so they have all the gains. But again, putting out an authentic content is very important for the people to connect with you personally, and they will
Hmm.
involve with your content more rather than just putting out
Hmm.
anything. And you will gain subscribers, and you will have a great insight of your page. Demographics will be great, but all is important that that will be temporary. But for
Hmm.
permanent, you have to have that connect with your audience, and then only that audience will multiply, and they'll stay longer with you. They will have a deep impact with you. And जैसे मैंने बोला कि हम लोग को लोग आके मिलते हैं because they feel कि oh fuck, he's
Hmm.
like he's a big celebrity, और ये क्या मिल गया यार हम लोग का, ऐसे हो जाता है because
Hmm.
they have a connect with us. So
Hmm.
the goal shouldn't be gaining subscribers or gaining followers. It should always be putting out such a great content that people are like, भाई तूने क्या दिखा दिया हम लोग को, ये हम लोग ने
Hmm.
कभी
Also this question is framed in such a way, जो भी है, शुभम आई गेस उसका नाम है, काफी इंसाइट्स और सोशल मीडिया स्टडी वगैरह करके उसने ऐसा सोचा कि ऐसा किया तो होगा क्या वैसा। एक्चुअली द ओनली थिंग मैटर्स इज द कंटेंट। अगर ये सब करके भी अगर कंटेंट अच्छा नहीं है तो किधर भी नहीं चल रहा।
Hmm.
तो
Yeah.
ये छोड़ दो सब, ये छोड़ दो सब, बिकॉज ये
Hmm.
जो है ना, ऐसे आपको काफी सारे पेजेस, वेबसाइट्स, आर्टिकल्स, गूगल, ये इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगा कि ऐसा करने से ये होने से वो होगा, वो होने से ये पोस्ट कंटेंट।
Hmm.
नथिंग वर्क्स अनलेस एंड अनटिल द कंटेंट इज गुड।
yeah,
So
Hmm.
first, I to will suggest कि start making a good quality content and post it somewhere to get tested कि हाँ लोगों को कितना पसंद आ रहा है। Then
Hmm.
ये सब क्रॉस प्लेटफॉर्म्स और यहाँ वहाँ पोस्टिंग वो आपको अपने आप समझ में आ जाएगा। So
Yeah.
मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ there are two parts. Social
Hmm.
media is all about psychology and the second is
Hmm.
all about analytics. अगर आप इधर
Hmm.
ज्यादा फोकस करोगे और आपको लग रहा है ये मैंने सोशल मीडिया की 4 अच्छे हैशटैग्स और ये अच्छे प्रॉपर थंबनेल रखने से मेरा वीडियो चलने वाला है, तो वो कभी नहीं
Hmm.
होने वाला है। अगर आप
Hmm.
ये साइड में फोकस करोगे तो ये चीजें आपको मैटर भी नहीं करेगी। तो वन
Yeah.
वीडियो, जो वीडियो अच्छा है ना उसको कोई रोक ही नहीं सकता इंटरनेट को तोड़ने से। ये हम लोग ने
Hmm.
काफी बार एक्सपीरियंस किया है। तो आप
Hmm.
थंबनेल रखो, आप हैशटैग डालो या कैप्शन ना डालो ना कुछ, जो अच्छा है वो चलेगा ही ना। फिर आप उसको रात को 2 बजे भी डालो, कल सुबह जाके
Hmm.
पिकअप करेगा क्योंकि वो अच्छा है। तो
Yeah.
वो ये सब चीजें ना सेकेंडरी है। द फर्स्ट थिंग इज
Hmm.
कंटेंट, और ये कंटेंट वाले फर्स्ट पॉइंट पे कोई आजकल फोकस नहीं कर रहा है। एवरीवन
Hmm.
हैज इज स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम पॉइंट 2 क्योंकि
Hmm.
वो इंफॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल है, पर कंटेंट कैसे बनाना है अभी तक किसी ने बताया नहीं है, ना कोई बता
Hmm.
रहा है। वो
Yeah.
आपको ही करना है, वो आपको ही लर्न
Yeah.
करना है खुद से।
Yeah.
उधर सब प्रॉब्लम है।
Yeah. And I think this is a good ending note to do कि आप कंटेंट बनाने पे फोकस करो, put your creativity into that, बाद में analytics and everything will fall into its place automatically.
और वो सब करने
Uh,
के लिए लोग भी है काफी।
हाँ,
तेरा
yeah,
मैनेजर, तेरा एजेंसी जो ये सब चीजें
yeah,
देख लेगा। आपको
yeah.
बस कंटेंट बनाना है।
Great. I think, Devyani, any closing notes that we have to give before we end the
I've
session?
had a wonderful time, and I think Shubham messaged to me also that she's still hosting karke. I had two amazing sessions today, the morning one and right now, and all of them are amazing content creators. And I would like to thank Karan and Neel for taking time out. Thank you, Pavan, for the collaboration, and it was wonderful to have such insightful talk today.
Yeah.
Thank you so
We
much.
we
Thank
really
you
loved
so much,
hosting
guys.
all of you guys, and I think all the audience also loved you a lot. We were seeing so many comments, likes, and story mentioned just for this particular session. We were like, wow, people are. What you were telling Karan right now, that you should have that connect with the audience.
Yeah.
That's like really visible out
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah.
great to have you guys at
Thank
Next
you.
Big Creator Summit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
so much,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank you everyone. Bye bye. Take care.